You can buy a graphic card today, mine until Ethereum 2.0 comes in September, take all your investment back and make a profit. In the video of today, we're going to study a strategy to get your money back mining before Ethereum 2.0 events arrive. It's a very interesting strategy and we're going to study how it works, what risks it have, what it has good and what it has bad. If you like the video, please consider liking, and if you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe for more. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section or you can contact us in Instagram. We have the link in the description for creating mining farms or any other doubts that you have that we do. You can contact us there. And with no more further ado, let's go! Okay, so mining cryptocurrency. To be more specific, mining Ethereum sounds amazing. You can make good money, but seems like the profits went down a lot. Seems like it's not profitable anymore. How does it work? Can we actually mine before Ethereum 2.0 comes and make money and take our money back and get a profit? Yes, we can. In the video of today, we're gonna see this strategy that talks about it, and we need to understand how it works, okay? First, we're gonna see the situation of mining Ethereum right now. How does the profitability look like when you are mining cryptocurrency right now? Well, if we get a normal GPU like the 360 Ti low hash rate, which right now is around $540, $600, and we start mining depending on how much we pay in electricity. I personally pay 5 cents, but obviously you can pay more, of course. We can calculate and we can see that right now we would be earning around 80 cents per day. Yeah, around 87 cents per day. Okay, if this graphic card costs $600 or let's say 560 at least, and we earn 87 cents per day, we just have to do 570, for example, divided by 0.8, and we can see that in this case we would return our investment in 655 days, which is almost 2 years, which in normal world, if you are talking about investment, sounds very good because you're getting your money back in 2 years. It means you're getting 30% back every year, which is amazing. Even more, actually, it should be like around 50% a year. So it's a very good return, but there is a very big catch. As you may know, Ethereum is moving to Ethereum 2.0 to proof of stake. It means now they won't have miners validating transactions, they will have money validating transactions. So now you cannot mine anymore. When will Ethereum 2.0 come around? Ethereum 2.0 will come around in September, okay? In mid-September. As we already know, the difficulty bump, which is basically the beginning of the merge, will come around mid-September, or it has been pushed back to mid-September. We already know that the Ethereum Foundation is known for pushing it back a lot, and like, I don't know, maybe they pushed it back to October, maybe they pushed it back to 2023, but seems like now we are in the last part of this road, and seems like the actual finish line is very close and will be very probable mid-September, okay? So, okay, now our return doesn't seem that good, right? Because if we have to take 600 days to get our profit back, but we can only mine, what, like 3 months? Well, it's not good enough, right? Now we are not making money. So how can we do to mine all that time and make a profit? Let's get into it, okay? This video is based on a video that Seth Fintech channel did. I think it's very interesting and I'm gonna be using his Excel for this video. If you like the Excel, if you like the video, please consider subscribing to him. I'm a very big subscriber of him, and checking the video because it's very, very cool, okay? So what is this strategy? How does this strategy work? Okay, in this strategy, first of all, we are gonna cover everything that is not what we are looking for because we only want one example first, then I'll show you what happened with the different cards. So we're gonna start with an example. We're gonna start with a 360 Ti as a graphic card. So first we're gonna put how much it mines, basically 66 megahertz is what 360 does. We're gonna put how much power it uses, in my case around 128, they make around 130, depends on the brand, but more or less. And now we're gonna put how much price, like how much are we paying to buy this graphic card. There is two options. You can go to the shop, you can buy a new one, you can buy the expensive one, or you can get second-hand cards. In my case, I'm gonna get second-hand cards. Why? Because here is where it comes the key. What we are trying to do is we are buying the graphic card, we are mining all the way through to Ethereum 2.0, and we are selling the graphic card. So we want to buy it low and we want to sell it high, obviously, or at least the most that we can, okay? So in my case, I think one of the most important part of this strategy is to find cheap graphic cards. We don't want to go for the shop ones. Why? Because used graphic cards have actually the same conditions. Let's check, for example, in my case, in my country, we have a website where you can find second-hand objects. You can also use Amazon, you can use eBay, it depends. But in my case, for example, the 360 Ti, you can see that it's selling for around 450 euro, which is around $470. It's like very, very cheap. Why is it so cheap? Well, because a lot of people is selling them second-hand, and and they have warranty. Okay, that's the most important part. If you are buying a second-hand GPU, you want it to have warranty. If it has warranty and nobody touched it and it's not open, it's like buying a new GPU, because if something is wrong, you just send it to the shop, they fix it, and you get it back, and that's all. Okay, that's why I'm looking for second-hand GPUs. I know maybe 450 is too cheap. Okay, let's say we go to Amazon. For what I found out, in Amazon you can get them for around 530. Maybe you can get a little bit less if it's used, as I said. So let's say 530. Okay, you get the GPU for that price. Okay, that GPU mines, given that it has 60 mega, has around 0.0091 Ethereum per day. Okay, which means that let's say we are gonna be mining 90 days. Okay, we are in July right now. Let's say we mine until August and then until September. There is a very big question here, because we don't know if it's gonna be delayed more until October. Seems like that, but it's not completely sure. But in any case, I would personally think about 3 months. Why? Because the merge doesn't come in one day. Okay, there's a very big misconception. The moment that Ethereum moves to proof of stake, it's not instant. You don't just go to proof of stake. It will take some time, and difficulty will be moving up, and we have seen that already in May, and it took almost like 2 months to go up like 20%. So I think like full mining, we can get at least 90 days very easily. Okay, so we're gonna mine 90 days before we sell our card. So okay, we bought it for 530, we mined around 0.08 during these days. Okay, how much are we selling for? This is the very important point, because as we may know, the problem with Ethereum and why Ethereum is not that profitable to mine right now is that the market crashed. Okay, Bitcoin crashed and Ethereum crashed even further. We have that Ethereum went from 4,700, almost 5,000 to 1,200. Okay, it went down a lot. You can see in the last months it was even in $887, which is just crazy, and in general it's around 1,000 now. So this strategy doesn't mean that you're gonna mine and you're gonna sell as soon as you can. We can check with that how the numbers are gonna look, but probably it's not gonna be profitable. I'm gonna explain why. If you sell now, let's say you sell at $1,200, okay, what you're gonna make is around $98. Here you can put a tax if you are paying taxes mining. I assume most of the people is not paying, so I just took that out. And then you have to put the power cost. Okay, this depends on how much you pay. If you pay 0.15, you just put 0.15. In my case, it's 0.05, but you know, it depends on the people. If you live in a state with very low price of electricity, like Alabama, you'll get a good price. If not, well, you can adapt it to yours. Okay, you can put whatever you need. Anyways, after that, we have to put what is the price we're gonna sell the GPU for, and this is another big question, because we don't really know, right? Like, I mean, maybe we sell it for very, very, very expensive, but normally if the Ethereum 2.0 comes, like it goes along and we sell when Ethereum 2.0 is finally confirmed that it's happening, there's going to be a lot of miners selling, there's going to be a lot of sell pressure, but let's say you can sell it at least for around $400. Okay, let's say $400. Maybe it's less, but let's say $400. So in total, how much did you make? $498. How much did you profit? Minus $45. Not too good, right? Why? Because you're selling at the actual price. So what is the point of this strategy? What should you do? Well, first, you want to buy the GPU as cheap as you want. That's for sure. 530 is amazing, but I'm pretty sure in the second-hand market, you can find 450. Like right now, there's a lot of people selling, especially in places with high electricity. You just find them, you get them shipped out, and you get cheap graphic cards that you can use, okay, to be profitable. Already we would be profitable if we would get a good price, obviously, because we're saying that you're selling for 400. Let's say we sell for 350. Well, there we would be losing money. But the most important point is we are not gonna sell, okay? This strategy doesn't actually get the money back before Ethereum 2.0. You get the Ethereum before 2.0, and then you keep it, and you keep it until the price goes up. We know that in average, Ethereum goes up every 3 years. There's like 3-4 years, there is a bull run. Last time it was the top was 2018, and after that the last one was in 2021. So let's say we have to wait 3 years, right? We're counting that we are holding it 3 years. What price are we willing to sell our Ethereum for? Okay, 1,200, let's say maybe 3,500. We have been there. I mean, I don't think it's difficult for Ethereum to go to 3,500 in the short term. Maybe not 3,500, maybe 3,000, but I mean, even in a bear market, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes similar to 3,000 or something like that. Okay, it wouldn't be something like crazy. So let's say, okay, when it goes to 3,500, I will sell. So as I was saying, sorry, the camera cut, we are looking to sell at a high price. What happens if we sell on $3,500? Well, then we are making 38% back on just like 90 days. I mean, obviously it's a longer period because you're not making it right there, but it's the equivalent of mining 90 days. The profit would be around $173 when we only put 450. But you may say, okay, but you're holding it for 3 years. If you're holding it for 3 years, we need to understand that there's a value of money, okay? There's a time value of money. So what we do is we divide that profit by 1.07 elevated to 3. Why? That's the cost of money, okay? That's the net present value that they call it. Let's say the inflation is around 7% for the next 10 years. Well, this is the actual value of what we are getting. As you can see, it's much less, but still it's 31% in just 2 weeks and holding that Ethereum that you forget about it. I mean, it's a very good return. It's over the average that you will get in the stock market, and you're just mining and then holding it, okay? So as I say, this is the strategy that we are talking about. You are mining with a graphic card that you just bought. You have to hustle a bit. You have to look for a cheap card, and then you are selling it and keeping the Ethereum and selling it when it's high, okay? So that's the point. You get to mine cheap Ethereum and then you sell it high, and you already sold your equipment, because that's the most important point. This is what I have been doing for the last times, like since I started mining, because I live in a country where graphic cards are expensive. I bring them from another country, I mine, I sell them, I bring them, I mine, I sell them. That's what I was doing until now. Now the prices are more like the same, but this is the best strategy because you are selling your equipment, you're actually getting your money back. So this is the strategy we're talking about today. You can check with other numbers. You can check, okay, what if the electricity price is, I don't know, 0.15, okay? Oh, we get 32%. What if I sell on 10,000? Let's say I'm bullish on Ethereum. Well, then I'm getting obviously a huge percentage, but that's kind of unrealistic. Let's say we get 3,000 only. Okay, 3,000, we get 23%. Now, let's say in terms of 90 days, we can mine 100. You can play with them, okay? You will have the link to the Excel in the description, and you can play with them. And also in the Excel, you have different graphic cards, okay? And this is also very important because here you're gonna see, taking out the 360 Ti, which I'm sorry, but I just was playing with it too much. If we put 3,500, for example, we can see that the percentages change a lot, okay? The ones that work the best is high tier graphic cards. Why? Because high tier graphic cards are easier to sell. It's gonna be easier to sell a 370 Ti or 380 because there's gonna be, well, more people willing to sell it, and probably the prices will go down less, okay? So in my opinion, if you're gonna do this type of a strategy, you should be looking to buy higher tier graphic cards, not shitty graphic cards, just like 370 Ti, 380 Ti, because especially like AMD people, I mean, the percentage is very low. It's very difficult to sell them. I already tried to sell AMD. It's not easy to sell them. So I would sell other type of graphic cards, like definitely Nvidia, but probably the most like new ones. I think the percentages are going to be higher. So I would look around 370 Ti, 380. As I said, this is not financial advice, but I think it's an interesting strategy. So please tell me, what do you think? Did you like it? Did you don't like it? Do you think it's risky? I think it has pros and cons, because it's true that you have to hold the money for a long time. So it's not actually a strategy where you get your money back in those times, but you're only mining during those times. So I think it's an interesting concept. That's why I did the video, but I want to know what you think about it. Tell me what you think about it in the comment, please. And yeah, we'll finish the video with this. If you like it, as I say, you have the Excel below to check it, and also you can hit the like button, come on, and you can also subscribe. It's free, it's totally free. And with that, we'll finish the video. See you in the next one. Bye.